There are three things that almost every time poor fella does that causes them to be inconsistent with their fitness goals. Number one, they focus entirely too much on which diet or training protocol to follow, right? They waste all this time focusing on strategy, and they take that all or nothing approach, and that's likely the reason why they've yo-yoed with their weight for years. Number two, they tell themselves a story that they don't have enough time. They don't have enough time to prioritize their health and their fitness, and they end up living out that self-fulfilling prophecy, of course, until shit gets really real and they actually got to do something about it. Lastly, they lie to themselves about what they're actually prioritizing and thus habituating each and every day. And this leads them down a cycle of event, react, distract. Focusing on which diet protocol to follow is just a distraction from the real problem. The real problem is you. You're the problem, but I've got good news. You're also the answer. You're also the solution to your own liberation. Simon Sinek uses business and fitness as the perfect analogies for one another, and I would have to agree with him on that. He describes two games that people play in fitness and business, and that's the finite game and the infinite game, right? So the finite game you can think of as like GE. We'll use a business analogy, right? The company GE. They're a shell of the company that they used to be. And that's largely because they were playing a finite game. They were overly focused on numbers, arbitrary numbers, cutting costs, and serving those in power in the short term versus thinking about the long game, right? And this is what most people do in their fitness, right? So if you've been inconsistent and you feel like you've taken that all or nothing approach, my friend, you've been playing the finite game in your fitness. It's time to start playing the infinite game. So how do you do this? Well, let me break that down for you. Firstly, you need to realize that there is no finish line. This isn't about how long do I have to punish myself to get the result. This is about vitality, strength, and empowerment for a lifetime. To do that, you're gonna have to look beyond just information. You're gonna have to take a hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, what really matters for you? What are your values and what are you prioritizing? After that, you need a plan. You need that strategy. That does matter. And you need a plan that meets you where you're at and it's optimal. It also adopts the rule that small wins equate to big victories. Any change is forward movement, and forward movement is a good thing. Lastly, a good plan, insight, and awareness alone are not going to guarantee your transformation. You need consistent reminders of the word that you made to yourself. You need real-time course correction, and you need an outside look at your own faulty thinking so that it's challenged and you're held to that. So let me ask you, do you want to keep playing the finite game when it comes to your health and your happiness? Or are you ready to play the infinite game? If you're ready to build a powerful physique and change your behaviors so that you can support a lifetime of health and happiness, then comment yes below, and I'll make sure to reach out and tell you more about how I can help. On your side, Taylor.